Alright, in this video we are going to be adjusting the font and alignment in individual cells, in entire rows, and then in entire columns. So in order to do that, you're going to be looking at your ribbon, and remember that's where we have all of our formatting options available. And the areas that we're going to focus on is going to be right here for the alignment, and the top three buttons right here. You can align the text in each cell where it is aligned at the top, in the center of a cell, or at the bottom of a cell, as well as you can make it align to the left. You can center it in each cell, or you can have it aligned to the right, just depending on what you're wanting each cell to look like. So that's going to be where we actually work with our alignment. And then when we work with our font, you're going to look right over here in your ribbon. You do this drop down arrow right here. It gives you the option to increase your font size or decrease it depending on what you're trying to do. And then we're going to look right here. The B stands for bold, I is for italicize, and U for underline. So depending on what you're wanting to do within your spreadsheets, you can use any of these options. For us, we are going to start with just the title, and that's where we typed in the 2015-16 multiplication test scores. That's in cell C3. So what I want to do is first I want to increase the font on that. I want to make it bigger so that it kind of stands out. I'm going to make it bold, and then I'm going to come right over here to the center, and I'm going to tell it to center the text. So it's still in cell C3, however now it's centered throughout that. If I want to change the format of an entire row, right now I want to look at where we've put in the months that we're going to be collecting the data for. You're going to click on the actual number of the row, and then you follow the same steps. So if we want to increase the font size, just do the arrow down. I'm going to make it bold. This time I want to underline each of the months just to keep it more organized as we start putting data in. And then I want to center this again. So that is to format an entire row. You click on the number. To format an entire column, you just go up and you decide what letter column you want to do. For this purpose, we're going to go ahead and go with column A since that's our student number. Remember, we froze the data, so I want that to stand out as we continue looking at this spreadsheet. So I click on column A. I want to go ahead and keep that information centered as well, and I want it bold. And then with it being student numbers, I want that to stand out more than the test data and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and increase that also. So now we have changed the font and alignment on individual cells, in entire rows, and entire columns.